Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB Network is on the air. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the American League's Houston Astros and the Seattle Mariners. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network. Number 60 gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, his last outing was not one he wants to look back with great pride. He only threw 4 innings, and he got the loss. This is a turnaround game for him. He has to get back on the mound and be able to give his team a chance to win.
Here's Alejandro De Aza, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Houston, the designated hitter, number 12.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. Popped up. Throw not in time, so he's able to beat one out here to kick off the ball game.
Well, you get ahead of the leadoff batter 0-2. Then you give up a base hit 0-2. Not the way you draw it up. He's going to have to figure out a pitch to put guys away, or this will be a short outing for him.
Striding in, Joe Mauer. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First offering on its way. Ball 1.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
The 1-0 delivery. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
Three and 0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
Nobody out, runner on first. And that misses for ball 4, and it's first and second now with nobody out.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
Here's Albert now. He went deep last night twice. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Seems like he's just lost the strike zone these last several pitches. He's got a walk, and that pitch right there, that wasn't even close.
That misses. 2-0.
And now on 2-0, you just can't lay a fastball in there, or he could make it 3-0 before you know it. It's all about limiting the damage in this situation.
2-1 now.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
The set and the 2-1 pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And that's taken high for a ball. It's full now. 3-2. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Well, Matt, strangely, Ricky's going to be in trouble for the hitter, so he's frustrated. Now, as a hitter, you're saying get the ball up, but he loves to call the ball up. You don't want it up that high, though. He loves to call it that high, and you may see somebody turn around and get in his eye and start screaming at it.
O'Neill is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Harold, what's the key to continuing the winning streak?
Matt, this is a team after my heart. They lead the league in stolen bases. Look out. They're going to come at you running. They're going to run to first if they walk. They're going to steal second if it's sitting out there. They just run. I'm excited to watch them play.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike.
That's a good pitch right there. Now he's ahead in the count. You got the hitter back on his heels a little bit. Even though it's a tough situation, you know you're going to have to use all your pitches to pitch out of it.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
From the belt, kicks and deals, and he got him.
Big strikeout for the second out there, but he's not out of it yet. We'll see if he can feed off that K, wiggle out of the jam, and keep this game tied.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. He's got that average way up into the 330s to begin the day. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Well, they've really shut him down this series. No hits in the series, and they've done a great job of executing their pitches. They found his weaknesses and stayed with it.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
2-1. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
Yeah, and we didn't waste any time getting things going here. 2 outs and the base is loaded, and the next at bat could set the tone for the entire rest of the game. If he can get out of this mess without any damage, he's going to know he can shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Now batting, David Lee. First shot for him here, and with the season winding down, he's closing in on a league batting title. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line towards center field. Jackson is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Astros leave him loaded. So now the Mariners offense gets to work for the first time. We've got no score. Luis Rodriguez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. What do we need to know here, HR?
Well, this guy is incredible. All you got to do is look at that ERA right there. Under 1. He dominates hitters. He's basically untouchable. And I'm telling you right now, I don't think that's going to change much because he's looked great all year long.
Here comes Austin Jackson as he'll step up to get things kicked off in the bottom of the first. And a good first pitch as he gets him to bounce one on the ground out towards second. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. With a moment here in Seattle, a look at the Mariners starting lineup. HR, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, this is the new model of teams that we see. The strikeout doesn't matter. They're in the top third in the league in strikeouts, so we're going to see a lot of swings and misses today. But if they catch one, look out.
So striding forward now, Seth Smith. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Harold taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. All you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Well, Matt, and another thing, I mean, this is a really good team. We know that, right? I mean, they've already clinched the division. The question will be, how do you rest guys down the stretch to get ready for the playoffs? And that, to me, is more challenging maybe than the rest of the season on the calendar. Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Waiting on deck here is Robinson Cano. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is nowhere close, and it's a 4-pitch walk.
It's all a part of learning how to pitch in the big leagues. Major league hitters will not bail you out by swinging at pitches out of the zone. So he's going to have to continue to learn how to get guys out at this level.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. Cano waits on the first pitch. Grounded to third. This could be two. Altuve for one. Over to Pujols, and it's a double play that'll get him out of the inning. Around the horn, they 3 to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. In now, Gary Cox. He's had a real nice season in the batting average department, but he'll need to turn it on a bit down the stretch if he wants a chance at claiming that coveted batting title. First pitch on its way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds at 2-2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
He walked a guy back in the first, and now he's looking like he might hand out another free pass to the leadoff guy here. You can't be walking a guy an inning and think you're going to have any success.
Sent on the ground out to second. And that's just past the grasp of Cano into center, a base hit. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here.
Well, he hasn't been able to get
Center fielder.
comfortable, Matt. That's what's happening right here. He's back in the stretch again. The first inning, he spent the whole inning in the stretch. It seemed like he ended it with the bases loaded. Right here, a leadoff single puts him right back in the stretch here in the second.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Here it comes, 1-0. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
I think this all stems from the fact that they're trying to make sure the guy at the plate doesn't hurt them at all. And with that base open at first, they might opt to just put him on.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Now at the plate, Michael Lee, and he's the right man for the job with runners in scoring position as he ranks 5th in the AL in RBIs entering play. First pitch coming. Here it is. A changeup that catches the corner for strike 1.
Well, he's got himself a little bit of a jam right here, Matt. He's got 2 on, nobody out. Look, I want to get a double play ball. Just pitch the contact, get the double play here.
First and second here with nobody out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Two quick strikes and now the 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, here's how the M's line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking at Austin Jackson. I can't believe how long this guy's been playing center field. You know, he almost wasn't a baseball player. He was going to go to Georgia Tech and play basketball, or maybe go and be a lottery pick in the NBA. He had a 40-inch vertical in high school. I couldn't believe it. Then he signed with the Yankees, and he was that short. And they said, you know what? That's a guy named Jeter. So now, here he is. He's still in the outfield.
He's set and the pitch. Alejandro De Aza is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Now, I'm sure these infielders know it, but this hitter can burn down the baseline. So if he puts a ground ball in play, the defense is going to have to make a perfect turn to turn 2.
And a double steal try here. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into left, a base hit. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Well, no surprise to get an RBI single early in the game. They are hot. This team is on a winning streak. I'm telling you right now, I don't know who's going to slow them down, because once again, they're off to a good start.
So here's Joe Mauer. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Oh, I know he'd like to see that pitch again. Just out in front of it. Just wasn't able to keep it fair, but he saw it pretty good.
0-2, here it comes. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Runner back standing. The 1-2 home to Mauer. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. Fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Popped up. Valencia is calling for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Digging in to try it again. Albert Pujols. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. And he takes ball 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. Ready with the 1-2. Swing and a little blooper to center. Cano into shallow center. And that retires the side. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom of the second. It's the Astros 1 and the Mariners nothing. Settling in now, Brian Chu. He comes in currently second on the team in home runs.
Brian Chu.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lays off 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul.
His timing looks good right there, Matt. That's falling up after a fastball. He still was able to get a piece of that breaking ball.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Now here's the pitch. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Now here's the pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The payoff pitch one more time. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. At second base, Jose Altuve. He's a Gold Glover. You know why? He always had arm strength, but he didn't always catch the ball consistently. He worked his tail off and became a guy that could catch the ball, and now he can throw it. He's impressive out there.
Ready now, Tyler O'Neill. He drove in one of their 2 runs in last night's ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
In now, number 26. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
You got to be thinking he's going to throw that changeup eventually. He's got your 0-2, hasn't shown it yet, and you know that's his out pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Jose Altuve.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here. Valencia barehanded. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
Barehanded grabs might be one of the best looking plays in baseball. It not only takes tremendous body control and focus, but the fielder also needs to have a quick and accurate release to make an out. A highlight reel play there for sure.
Standing in now, number 3. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Into the box, David Lee, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Too tight with that one. 3-0. And they were simply not going to give him anything there with the base open. It's a 4-pitch walk.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Ready for another chance? Gary Cox. Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a liner, but this will be foul. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit. First and second now, one man out. Out in front, but this is skied into straightaway right. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Obviously, that runner on second base was going to score easily. I'm not quite sure they would have waved that runner from first, but it doesn't matter now as he's going to head back to third base because of the ground rule double.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
Runners are at second and third with one down. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Jackson. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Hey, always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Lee. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Two outs here with a runner at third. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, you wouldn't have expected this kind of at bat out of him, but he's fought himself right back with an opportunity now to really drive in 2 runs.
Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Little dribbler down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Men on third with 2 down. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, and an important pitch there as they get out of the inning before things explode. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Mariners nothing. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball one. Out of play.
Man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
1-2.
This lineup is flailing right now. They're having a hard time just making contact, let alone putting the ball in play.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
The next 3-2. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Boy, he's really on a roll in the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
Now to the plate, Mike Zunino. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Lee is there. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, number 72.
Stepping up now, Marte. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted into the air out toward center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail in this one 3-0. Here's Alejandro De Aza. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
You always want to start an inning off with a bang, and I'd say this qualifies. He gets a fastball and doesn't try to do too much with it. Goes with it to the opposite field towards the gap and picks up the leadoff double.
So here's Joe Mauer. As he'll take a look at ball one. He was retired after popping out in his last at bat. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball stays way up that time for ball two.
Boy, this is one of those tricky spots for a pitcher, right? You have an open base, but you have a guy on deck that can do a lot of damage. Not a good spot to be in if you're a pitcher right now.
Outside, 3-0 now. Three runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. On its way is pitch number 75. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Here comes the Seattle skipper on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he will curiously make his way to the dugout after what has to be considered a very brief appearance. Taylor Youngman answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter.
Youngman.
Albert Pujols will be his first test out of the bullpen, and it'll be a tough test indeed, as he'll face him with 2 on and nobody out here. First delivery to him on the way, and that misses for ball 1.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
None out, runners at first and second. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Smith ranging back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. And no sense risking anything here, as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Well, that's a big hit right there. You might be wondering why they hold the runner up. Now you have bases loaded. Anytime you have no outs, you don't want to force that guy to be thrown out. Now you put the pressure on the defense with the bases loaded.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. That's wide, 2-0.
Putting himself in a pretty bad situation now on 2-0 and the base is loaded. He basically doesn't have much of an option but to challenge him right here.
Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. O'Neill moving to his left. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly, and only 1 run scores. I'm sure he wanted more, but he's not going to complain about the RBI.
Stepping in now, number 3. Hard on the ground towards short, and a backhanded try into the hole that's short, but this gets on by. The runner scores from second. So the base hit there plates their second run of the inning and brings us to our league leaderboard in terms of RBIs. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. So coming to the plate, David Lee, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. There's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Low for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it, and now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. And a good swing there as this is deep down the line in right, but this is going to wind up out of play. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, left fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put the nail in the coffin. Mentally, they might still feel like they've got a shot if they could get out of this jam, though.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1.
And when you're already down 5, the last thing you want to do is fall behind in the count when you're on the mound. That's not going to do anything to help you get back into this thing.
Here it comes, 1-0. Hit hard on the ground to first. Scooped up to second for 1, but they won't get 2 as he beats the relay to first.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Striding in once again, Mike Trout. He hit a sac fly earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Outside, that's
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder, but a foul ball. 1-1.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
1-1. Here it is. Swing and a liner, but foul. Three runs already home here. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Astros 6 and the Mariners nothing. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on one at bat, one pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Under it is Altuve, and he's got it for the first out.
The right fielder, number 7, Seth Smith.
At the plate, Seth Smith. He drew a walk his first time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk, coming right after him here.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he starts to go after it. Question was, did he hold up in time? Yes, indeed, says the third base umpire. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first 3 pitches are all down around the knees. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
Here's Robbie Cano now. And this is fouled back and out of play. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses. 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
High in the air out to center field. Trout has a read on it. And that retires the side. Mariners are down in order. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Digging in once again, Michael Lee. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Well, now the Mariners get some action in the bullpen as a left-hander's begun to get loose. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Smith. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Designated hitter, Alejandro De Aza.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Alejandro De Aza. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. in front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. O'Neill is in pursuit. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The catcher, number 13, Joe Mauer.
Ready once again, Joe Mauer. Couple of walks for him thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
He's done a nice job of getting those 2 quick outs before the 2 hitters coming to the plate right now, because he knows what's sitting down there down the order. So you stay aggressive against those little guys, try to get them out the way.
The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
Hey, that's not a bad pitch right there. That 2-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now here's the pitch. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Digging in, Brian Chu. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Hitter, Brian Chu.
Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
On the ground up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Mariners.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something started eventually, and not bad time to start.
Tyler O'Neill.
Coming to the plate now, Tyler O'Neill comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. From the stretch. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside.
Well, that'll get your head shaking at the plate. That's a pitch he hasn't used much in this game. Now he throws that for a strike, and you add that to the rest of his repertoire. Man, it's tough to cover them all.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Well, now it's a 1-2 count. He's throwing the same pitch 3 times in a row. He got ahead with it. Now let's see if he puts him away with it.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Pujols is over, and he puts it away for the first out. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Digging in the switch hitter, number 26. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Right over the middle, knee high. Now the 0-1. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Lays off that time, and it swung on in the dirt for the third strike.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Into the box now, Danny Valencia, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone-cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. They still find themselves down 6-0. Here's Albert now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
First baseman, Albert Pujols.
First pitch on its way. Now a swing and a fly ball. Zunino onto the grass. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now
hey, every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? One pitch, one out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jose Altuve. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting.
Good pitch right there to run the 2-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Standing in now, number 3, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Called strike at the knees. 1-1.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that 2-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Well, he got what he's looking for. He just got out in front of it right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Just a bit low, ball 3. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. The 3-2 one more time. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that 2-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Into the box, David Lee. And this is fouled straight back. Comes set with the 0-1. A little bouncer. That winds up foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Good waste pitch, 1-2. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. Now a long throw home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Well, when you've got a guy with speed like that, he's going from second to home on a base hit just about every time. The top speed here on show track is about as fast as you'll ever see, and he ended up making that play not even close.
In now, Gary Cox, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 out with the man at first. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. O'Neill moves over, and that's the 3rd out. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. Astros lead this one 7-0. Here now is Mike Zunino. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball. 1-0. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Here it comes, 2-0. The high fastball is in there.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Way in front of that fastball.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing
The
that.
batter,
He showed
number
all hard
72.
stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box now, Marte, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, he's really rolling on the mound right now. All you have to do is look at the last 4 hitters for evidence. All 4 of them have gone down on strikes, as you're seeing here. That's not easy to do, so you know he's got to be pretty dialed in out there.
Stepping in now, Austin Jackson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. 3-0 now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1. 3-1. Here it is. And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Here's Seth Smith now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Lee shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Seattle. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Welcome back to Safeco Field here in Seattle. It's on to the 7th now with the Astros on top in this one. And let's get a look at our game summary through 6 innings. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. He hit a sac fly earlier.
Center fielder.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
The 0-1 pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And there's ball 2 now. '50th pitch of the game on its way. A changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he will pull in here with a leadoff double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's the 0-1. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Ready on 1-2. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
Well, he tried to put him away on 2 pitches low in the zone, and he just wasn't biting. Nice job of hitting.
A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw beats him by a half a step. He almost beat that out.
Now batting.
Here's Alejandro De Aza. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. A man at third with 1 away. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
The 2-0 on the way. A called strike on the inside corner.
He's gotten a favorable call or 2 at the plate in this at bat, so that take on 2-0 is probably a result of feeling like the umpires got a pretty tight zone. Didn't go his way that time, though.
Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Two, here it is. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. On deck, the lefty Joe Mauer. 1 out and a runner on third. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that's through into center field. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's 8-0.
Well, Matt, with the runner at third base and less than 2 outs, there's so many ways to score a run by just putting the ball in play. That one there, instead of hitting the ground ball to somebody, he hits it right back up the middle and picks up the run. Either way works for me. Put the ball in play.
So here's Joe Mauer as he'll take a look at a high strike here on the outside corner. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. And this will be fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Valencia is over now, and he's got it for out number 2.
Now batting, first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Here's Albert now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now the 0-1. And that misses 1-1.
Man, he wanted that pitch, and I can't blame him. When you're facing a good hitter like this, you want that strike. You need that strike. It's 0-2 instead of 1-1.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. One and two. Here it comes. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Set to deal on 2-2. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Well, this has been a good at-bat. He's now worked the count full to 3-2. It allows the runner on first to be on the move with 2 away.
Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Hit on the ground to short. Reined in. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Astros plate one on a couple of hits. Get up and stretch now here in the great Northwest. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners nothing. Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Robinson Cano.
First offering on its way. And that one stayed too low apparently. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
Oh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
That's a good changeup. Got him to swing early in it. Now you got him set up. You can go back with the hard fastball or double it up with another changeup.
The 1-2 pitch. Ball 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Well, they haven't had a lot of offense in this game. Right now, though, you got 3 balls here. Maybe this will be the leadoff walk that gets things going for them.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Ripped down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. The next 3-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You can just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
Into the box, Brian Chu. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Well, clearly that changeup the pitch before didn't fool him, because that fastball right there, he's right on it. He just couldn't put it in play.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Good job of holding up on the 0-2 pitch right there, because clearly he was wanting to chase it.
1 out, nobody on. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Tyler O'Neill will be next. And the pitch. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle of the order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
Ready for another chance? Tyler O'Neill. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. This one's blooped out toward right center field. And Altuve will put the squeeze on this one, and that ends the inning. So he keeps rolling right along. Make it 7 shutout innings now. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Mariners nothing. Ready once again, Jose Altuve. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one.
Second baseman, Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Line drive to center field, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard.
This is a pesky type of hitter pitchers hate to face. He's going to put the ball in
Number
play.
3.
Not known for power, but if you put it in the zone, he's probably going to make contact. Right there, another example of that.
In now, number 3. Hard hit to first. Fielded cleanly. One there. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
It's really tough to double up a guy with the speed that he has, and he was hustling all the way on this ground ball. So they should be happy they at least got the guy out at second. It'll be interesting now to see if he tries to use that speed again and swipe a bag and get into scoring position.
Digging in once again, David Lee. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 33 on the year as this lead got even wider.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Now batting, left fielder.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Line to the right side. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in to try it again. Mike Trout, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. He's set. Here it comes. Looks at a changeup right over the middle.
Oh, Matt, look, it's real simple. If you're going to throw the ball down the middle in the big leagues, you're going to get hammered. He's got to put the ball in the corner if he wants to have any chance.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, he hit that ball hard right there. I think he got a little bit lucky. If it's at somebody, probably a double play ball instead of a single.
Standing in now, Michael Lee, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
From the stretch. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. Sent high and deep to left center field, and a long ball will burn him for the second time in the inning. Another home run. So a 3-run shot to left center. 32 now for the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Now batting.
Into the box, Alejandro De Aza. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
And that's another base hit for him. He's on a tear in this one. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Dominic Leone comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Leone.
Into the box now, Joe Mauer, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Now the 0-1. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at second. He'll go straight to first and take the sure out.
The first baseman, number 6, Albert Pujols.
Striding in once again, Albert Pujols. And looking to improve on a 1 for 5 effort so far. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. In the dirt here, and no advance. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. From the belt, the pitch too high, and it's 3-0. Jose Altuve would be next. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. Zunino is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Astros on top, 13-0. Digging in the switch hitter, number 26. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Into the windup and the pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike one.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
The windup and the 0-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here it comes on 0-2. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next for Seattle.
Time to take a look at our
Third
starter
baseman.
comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Now to the plate, Danny Valencia. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Nope. And a ball, 1-0. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A fastball that just misses inside.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Well, he made a nice adjustment. That was a nice pitch right there, 3-0. Now puts the count 3-1. That was the same pitch he threw 2-0 and missed on it and got the ball called.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, he battled to get it to a 3-2 count, but that pitch wasn't even close. Now he's got a man on with 1 out, so he's got to focus on trying to get the ground ball.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Now we got a 0-2 count, Matt, and I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozens strikeouts for him in the ball game.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
Stepping in now, Marte, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Mariners leave 1. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Jose Altuve.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Fouled straight back. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit high but foul as that'll get in amongst the fans. Full count. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jackson is right there, 1 down.
The batter, number 3.
Stepping into the box, number 3, and he's trying to make this a 5-hit ball game for himself right here. First pitch on its way, and a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Here's the pitch. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. One and one. Here it comes. He's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. I think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch, and this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
A lot of indecision there on that check swing, and that's something you see quite a lot on 3-2. When the difference between striking out and drawing a walk can be an inch or two, it's pretty understandable why guys aren't always aggressive with their swings.
In now, David Lee, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside. The 2-1 on its way. Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in and looking for more, Gary Cox. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left. Strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's a look over to first, and he's back standing. Again, he sends it out of play. Here's another 0-2. On the ground to third. He's got it. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. So a good bounce back inning here after the 5-run outburst last time around. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Houston leads this one 13-0. Here's Austin Jackson, the center fielder, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
The windup and the 0-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Seth Smith now. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Lee is up with it. Throw on to first, and the Mariners are now down to their final out.
Hey, not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Here's Robbie Cano now. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Cano waits on the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And they can't run it down.
I don't know what he was looking for right there, but man, he got a piece of that changeup and was able to foul it off. But that's a ball sitting right there for him to hit, and he was late with this. So I don't know what he's looking for. Looking for something harder, probably.
2-2 now with 2 out here in the 9th. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Got him swinging in the dirt. Mauer has it. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros will add one more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Oh, man. So close, but yet so far. Can you imagine giving up one hit, pitching such good baseball for 9 innings, but one base hit kept him from baseball history?
13-0, the convincing final score. The Astros earn road victory number 60 on the season. Luis Rodriguez earns win number 7 on the season as he allows only one hit in 9 full innings. Number 60 worked only 3 innings in the losing effort. So that's a wrap for this afternoon. For Harold, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 42 minutes. A reminder that extra post-game trains will be available at the King Street Station, located just north of Safeco Field. Metro Transit buses are also available at stations on First Avenue, Royal Brom Way, and Edgar Martinez Drive.